Hello everyone, my name is Rafiqatul Muridanabdillah and I want to discuss about anti-Asian racism. What's wrong with being an Asian? So, there has been a high incidence of discriminations against Asians in USA. Like on Thursday, 11 March 2021, a 75 years old Asian died in California after being attacked by a burglar. The victim named Pak Ho, who lived in Oakland, California, and the attacker was a thief named Deontay Bailey, 26 years old. And the Oakland Police Department, or OPD, said that Deontay Bailey had a track record of targeting older Asians. And NBCNews.com reported that there are demonstrators march through the Chinatown International District during a We Are Not Silent rally in March against anti-Asian hate and bias on March 13, 2021 in Seattle. And similar accidents actually also occurred in Washington DC, New York, Canada, and other areas. This is, of course, become a wound for Asian people. CNBCIndonesia.com reported that Stop AAPI Hate, an organization that tracks incidents of hatred and discriminations against Asian Americans and Pacific Islands, noted at least 500 incidents in the first 2 months of this year. And given the last year, it would have been larger, with 3,795 complaints. And the majority of the report recorded 68% were verbal abuse, and 11% involved physical attacks. Like NBCNews.com reported before that the data, which includes incidents that occurred between March 19th of last year and February 28th of this year, shows that roughly 503 incidents took place in 2021. And verbal harassment and shunning were the most common types of discrimination, making up 68.1% and 20.5% of the report, respectively. And the third most common category, physical assault, made up 11.1% of the total incident. And more than a third of these incidents occurred at businesses, the primary site of discrimination, while a quarter took place in public streets or public place. And AlJazeera.com had reported that the incidents, the majority of which were reported via online portals by individuals who experienced or witnessed them, included verbal harassment, 73%, and 11% of physical assault or unwanted physical contact, and 10% of being coughed on and spat on. And 44% of the incidents were in the province of British Columbia on Canada's west coast, while 40% were in Ontario, the country's most populous province. And in Canada, Asian Canadian women were targeted in about 60% of all incidents. So, from the data I've mentioned above, I just want to know, why would they do such bad things to Asian people? What's wrong with being an Asian? I think there's nothing wrong for being an Asian. It's okay for being an Asian. What's the matter? So, can we just Please let's live together in peace and happiness without looking at each other's race or nationality. And so I just want to convey, please stop Asian hate, because that thing is actually hurt the most. And let's live together equally. The earth is old enough, and there's already a lot of damage in this world. So let us all, from any country, holding hands together and try to heal this world, like a portion of lyrics that Michael Jackson sang in his song called Heal the World. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place. For you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. That's all for me, and thank you for your attention. And I'm sorry if there are bad words from me that hurt you, and have a nice day, everyone.